One Fairfax doesn't mean that schools are you asking me, is that the definition of it, or yes, is that what it should be?
Well,
Okay.
one Fairfax is a big controversial topic.
Yes.
What if it?
What do I think about it? Great. So one Fairfax. So here's the deal. As an African American, of course I want equity. Like, I'm an African American Christian conservative who works in higher ed. I want you to think about that for a moment. Okay? You need equity. And one Fairfax is an equity document. One of my mentors used to say it this way: methods are many, principles are few. Methods may change, but principles never do. The principle of equity doesn't change. The question that we have to answer is the method. Should we be using busing to attempt to accomplish equity? I argue no. You've heard my smart play. When we talk about equity, the best method to do that, bridging the achievement gap, is not through busing. Look at Loudoun County. They tried it and it failed. So let's not try a failed process. Let's do something that we know works. Look at New York and the charter school there by Ian Rowe. Using the success sequence from K to 8th grade, they graduate, all of them go to college prep high schools, and 90% of their kids graduate and go to college. And that is from Title I school, going to that prep school for school choice. That's the method we need to use that will be successful here in Fairfax County. And by the way, we have 0 charter schools here. We need to add that. Since my time is about up, we can talk a little bit more about other aspects of it. Thank you.
The next respondent is Ms. Corbett Sanders. I'll get you.
So there's a lot of misrepresentation about the One Fairfax policy. The One Fairfax policy is a social and equity policy that was signed by the Board of Supervisors and the school board to ensure that the two boards intentfully looked at equity when they made decisions, be it policy decisions or operational decisions. The One Fairfax policy does not call for busing. The ugly little secret here in Fairfax County is that 24% of our students today are already on buses for over an hour a day. The other ugly little secret about that is that we disproportionately bus our children who are special ed. And so when you hear the rhetoric, it is fear-mongering, hate-mongering rhetoric about a policy that is not true. What is going on with the boundary policy is that we are looking at a policy that has not been comprehensively looked at since 1986. And in 1986, the county was half the size it is now and had about a third of the number of minorities that we have today. It went from 14% to 45%. And the equity policy is designed because today, without an equity policy and a focus on equity, we are costing this county in economic value over $26 billion. And we should be doing everything we can to ensure that all of our children have access to opportunities so they can thrive.
Ms. Ononiwu.
Do you mind repeating the question?
Does One Fairfax mean students may be bused farther in order to increase diversity in schools?
So one thing I want to say is that FCPS has over 188,000 students, right? More than half of those, actually about 60%, are minorities. I think that there's still some catching up that we definitely need to do. One Fairfax, while it may have good intentions, it's more of what is the impact? What has actually been done? I have concerns that during an election year, all of a sudden we're quickly passing all these things, we're making revisions to the SNR, we're doing all these things to show that we've done something in a very small amount of time. But if we look over the course of 4 years, the needle actually hasn't been moved. And I just don't think that's fair to come out during election year and say, I've done this, I've done that, but we look at it and it's like something we just did in the last few months leading up to election. That, to me, is totally unfair to our students, totally unfair to the taxpayers, especially here in Mount Vernon. I've heard about the concerns about property taxes. Well, one of the things, if we actually take the whole 4 years and look at programming to make our schools stronger, make the academics stronger for our kids, we would have strong schools. We still have overcrowding in West Potomac because they're still in trailers. 4 years ago, we were promised that would get fixed. It still hasn't gotten fixed. We we also need to probably have another high school in South County to make sure that Confederate names in high schools still hasn't been addressed. They've been fighting over that for like 2 years. And it's time to get some action.
Thank you. All right, the next question starts with Ms.